I've never been here before. This is a new spot. A year ago, Michael started Theology on Tap for the men of Christ Church, and he asked a question. He said, how did you get connected to Christ Church? And there was a definite trend in the answers that went around the room. One after another, the men said, I got involved because of my spouse, my wife, my better half. So if we needed definitive proof that the women of Christ Church are more responsible and holy than the men, there it is. I don't think that will come as a surprise to many of you. I got involved in Christ Church because of my better half. 13 years ago, we did the classic northern migration. Our daughter was 1. We moved up from the Upper West Side. And as I remember it, we moved up here on a Friday. On Saturday, Lisa left the house with a dog, and she came back an alto. For a long time, I sat out in the pews, an intermittent but reasonably regular churchgoer, taking the kids to Sunday school while Lisa was up here singing. Both of our kids went through Christ Church Nursery School, a wonderful place, and both of our kids joined the choir, and Liesl was pulled onto the vestry. And to a certain extent, this was Liesl's community, and I was the one at coffee hour going, it's time to go, because I didn't know people very well. And then a funny thing happened. This welcoming community became my community. This group embraced us, and I realized how important Christ Church had become to my family and to me. I said I wasn't going to get emotional, and here I go. So much so that when it came time to look for a rector, I raised my hand and had the privilege of working with 12 wonderful people. That ultimately led to Kate joining us, and those people became my friends and pulled me in closer. So no good deed goes unpunished, and I was asked to join the vestry. And I keep on waiting for Kate and Brad and Holly to kick me off, but they haven't done that yet. But before I joined the vestry, I felt like I had a confession to make. And the interesting thing to me about Kate and Michael is how much they believe, and how much they believe in the deep, fundamental goodness of what they believe. And so I said to Kate, before I accept, I have to tell you something. And she might have been nervous, I don't know. And I said to her very carefully, I have a complicated relationship with religion. I'm not sure what to believe. Okay, she says. And I'm thinking, she didn't hear a word I said. This is evangelist Kate. This is Jesus will set you free, Kate. And since I'm a very destructive, self-destructive personality type, I continued. I said, I used to, speaking of torn ligaments, I said I used to really dislike organized religion because of all the bad things done in the name of God. And she said, I understand. Thanks for telling me. I'm thinking she really didn't listen to me. I said, this doesn't bother you. And she said, Giff, this is the Episcopal Church. We accept everyone, and we're allowed to ask questions. Or at least that's how I remember it. After making me Christ last Easter, she has to expect a little dramatization. But I love that about this place. I get to ask questions every week, and every week Kate and Michael get up here in front of us, and they help us question how we can be better people, as she did today, and how we can help build a better world. And it's not just them, it's you all. You all challenge me to be a better person. I don't think I could ever be as good as Ann Edmonds or as spiritual as Lisa Pell, but I can try. Now, at Theology on Tap last week, I said out loud, how can Jesus come down as man and still be God? And Michael turned to me and said, Giff, that's only 25% heretical. And I bet he's thinking 25%. We're making real progress here. I'm a hard case, but I do love this place. And while we have our little dramas about how much change is too much change, or how to sing psalms, or who's misunderstanding who, this place is truly special. It means a lot to us. It could be a haven, a source of community and friendship, a source of healing. a place of self-discovery, a place of faith, and a place of questions. Our lives are better for this place, our community is better, and when I joined the vestry, I realized the whole diocese is better for this place. And that's why Liesl and I give. We know that this church entirely depends on the sacrifice and giving of the parish. We are all accepted here. Faith, questions, and all. And that's not something to take lightly. We give, but we receive so much more.